beauty and harmony are one eternal law. The reign of the old shogunate is over. All that begins must end.
Hey there YouTube, Legend of Zombie here, coming to you with another commentary battle. This one being a 3v3 actually, with the guy I played in that video. If you've watched it, the really good player, the higher ranked guy. Ever since that battle, I've kind of gotten to know him a little bit. It's been quite fun. This is a 3v3 I played with him and one of his friends. That's this hero, or I forget which clan I was again. And then, of course, this guy. I really would love to be able to pronounce his name. So maybe if you could comment and tell me how to pronounce his name. So, let's take a look at my army here first. Oh, and by the way, we're playing on Tranquil Streams map for this battle. So, I have brought a Boashigar unvetted up in the front to serve as a meat shield for my bows. This is actually a very effective strategy if your player does not realize how to, it doesn't target your bow specifically. It'll automatically target the Boashigar. So it's a very effective meat shield, especially since it can fire arrows back and it's got a lot of men. So it's very handy for that feature. I use it quite often. So anyway, that's one little strategy point of mine. And then I brought this 8 chevron Bow Warrior Monk, arrows raining from heaven. Let's get a look on its statistics. It is not a 200 range. I've only upgraded its reload speed, accuracy, bow damage, whistling arrows I think I've got on it as well. And then arrow in their side, it's my new Bow Warrior Monk. It's 5 chevrons already. I've been using it as often as I can. So yeah, this one has, let's slow-mo again. It has not quite the same statistics as the other one, but it's still decent. Anyway, I've also brought some of my, I've brought a upgraded Yari here, 5 chevrons, Link's Spear Guard, and I've brought a non-vetted Yari and my long Yari 5 chevrons. These guys are sweet. Here's their coloring. I kind of like it. And yeah, so that's the first line of my troops. And then I've brought something I usually don't bring. I brought some Matchlock Warrior Monk vets of mine. Fast and Furious and Boom Boom. You know, they're not very original. At least one of them is. A 1 chevron and a 2 chevron. I don't really tend to use them very much because I don't really like matchlocks as a rule. I don't use them that much. I use my heavy gunner because I find them actually effective compared to other matchlocks. So I'm going to go slow-mo so you can see my cards here. I've brought my 4 Katana Samurai veterans here. 4 chevron choppers. An 8 chevron the missing Link. I renamed it from Link's, I think, Katana Kebabbers, I think, or something like that. And then I've got Katanas of Death here. Also an 8 chevron. Yes, an 8 chevron. And I've brought one more that is in reality an 8 chevron here. But Link's Shish Kebabbers. These guys are my best Katana veteran. Other than, actually Katanas of Death are probably my best veteran. Here, let's go in slow-mo and see who has the better stat. 23-19. Okay, I think Katana Kebabbers actually have a bit more melee attack. I'm trying to get more clan tokens, but since these are not clan token, you can't get them. off of this, it's just kind of too bad. And then I've got my general here, of course, Link, giving him some newish armor, just kind of some basic, some Oda Nobunaga armor here, and a new face. He had a face job, a new helmet, and a bit of a new crest on his helmet. And then I brought 2 Naginata Warrior Monk Cav, Naginata Cav Killers, and cut their head off. My partners like that name, so they actually do cut guys' heads off. Unfortunately, the graphics in this game aren't that good yet. Okay, so we're just going to put it into play now. I will show you my partner's side of the battlefield. Yet I did not actually see anything of what they did because I was very concentrated in my opponent here. They are all 10 stars and we are all 10 stars, so it is very even in that matchup. So my my partner here, Hero, the friend of that really good player that I've come to really enjoy playing 2v2s with. It was a lot of fun. We Skyped while we were doing this, and it was tons of fun. Lots of good jokes and just lots of fun. Yep. He's brought this 3 chevron bow cav to help harass my opponent, because we saw that he had some Matchlock Warrior Monks and some really high chevron bow warrior monks. See, the annoying thing about people when they do this, it's actually kind of smart in some way. They black out their mon completely, so you cannot see the chevrons, and you cannot count them here, because that's a little time consuming. So I think this Matchlock Warrior Monk is a 9 chevron. I don't even think it gets 1 kill. And he's got some Naginata Warrior Monks. Yep, 2 of them. I think even 3 of them. And a whole bunch of 9 chevron lone swords. And his general here, it is a leadership general with some points in the bow, which tends to be kind of useless. At least I find, but they can be kind of annoying. So as I said, I will show you my partner's side of the battle yet, but for sake of time I'm going to have to split it probably into at least 3 parts, if not 4, because I can't upload longer than 20 minutes. Yeah, I know it's kind of frustrating, but hey, YouTube can do what it wants. So here, as you can see here, he's already opened fire on my bow Ashigaru, which is exactly what I want. My bows need every bit of chance they get. So my bow Ashigaru are going to open fire now. I'm going to press play, and now my bow warrior monks are going to open fire now too. And I can tell you right now, I do win the bow fight, and I think it's because of my bow Ashigaru. It was extremely helpful, and the fact that my bow Ashigaru was in the woods, and I had a meat shield here. So I'm going to throw up my Matchlock Warrior Monks here. He's going to open up with fire arrows and whistling arrows. And I'm going to bring my Matchlocks up here, and I'm going to be able to open fire here. They don't have the greatest line, but they do a lot of damage. And I open up with fire arrows, and his 9 chevron bow warrior monk is already down to 18 men and wavering. I unleashed fire arrows. Okay, now that he's revealed his army here, I'm going to try and show it to you. He's got a Naginata Warrior Monk Cav. I don't know how many chevrons that thing has. I think it's got a few chevrons. And then he's got this Light Cav, Yari Ashigaru, his veteran, or his avatar, another lone sword. And he's got about 5 or 6 lone swords, so not a spam, so that's good. This battle does end up getting very close, I'll say that much right now. This other bow warrior monk is better protected, so it is surviving a little longer. And right now, my partner is getting around his flank and getting ready to give me some support. And he opens fire on this Matchlock Warrior Monk. Unfortunately, he opens fire with it. But this was the plan. We had talked about this. Okay, I'll tie up his Matchlock Warrior Monks, which they were tied up, and I charge forward with all haste. Put my troops into tight, and then charge forward. Or at least I thought I put my guys into tight. At the same time, I'm going to bring my katana cav around the sides, or shortly here. I was attempting to capture this armory dojo, and unfortunately my whistling arrows is just about worn off now. And he's retreating from me. I would not say this is a smart move, because I could eventually just force him out of the woods and then shoot him to death. Because right now I've got bow superiority. So I'm going to chase after him with this Naginata Warrior Monk Cav and bring this other Naginata Warrior Monk Cav around here. He has hidden troops. He has this Naginata Warrior Monk Cav. I'm not sure where it's running to. I think he was trying to buy time for his Matchlock Warrior Monks, which they do get some shots on me. But it's straight into my spears, not my swords. And I have my Naginata Warrior Monk, or my Matchlock Monks ready to open fire as well here. So I'm going to open fire, and that will effectively kill his bows. This long Yari Ashigaru is under fire, and it was wavering. And I'm going after his general here, but he's got some spears in there as well, so that'll really mess up my cav there. And he's got a katana cav here. I think it's like 9 chevrons, I'm not sure, but that Naginata Warrior Monk cav actually holds out quite nicely. In fact, he pretty much beats off and holds these cav until the last second. So these long Yari Ashigaru are duking it out with some of his cav and others. He's got his general and rallied and in stand and fight. I've got my general rallied and in stand and fight. He has war cried me, which really hurts me in this case. In fact, my troops are losing decisively. I am actually losing pretty badly on the sword front, thanks to his war cry. So I was a little preoccupied with these katana cav and Naginata Warrior Monk cav. I'm out of cav, but I do have my bows still firing and my general is in stand and fight. So I've at this point requested that that I will need some help here, and in a hurry. Now his Naginata Warrior Monk is starting to waver, but so are almost all my swords. And fortunately that war cry wore off on me now, so that will really help me. And I used up my ammunition on my arrow in their side, because I have not upgraded their ammo. And my bow Ashigaru is coming in for some extra shots. So I've requested some cav help from Hero, and Ronin, his opponent, is trying to give chase. And thank goodness he was able to send some cav over, because that really saved my butt in the end. One of my sword units is routed already. This one is starting to waver, and it routes. And he's still got a bunch of lone sword left, and I have just my depleted chopper unit with the McDonald's coloring. So they break through that sword unit as well, and my partner here, Hero, war cried them with his Naginata Warrior Monk cav that are 9 chevrons, I believe. He can correct me if I'm wrong. So that was a very, very, very helpful. Unfortunately, I lost all my swords, but still my bow and my general actually ends up fighting off this katana cav. Even in stand and fight, I was quite amazed. And my general does not die. Let's watch the action here. He's gonna fight it out with a katana cav. Come on, kill him already. Well, his katana cav rout, and my partner's cav is starting to finish off the last of Lucky's army, which is my opponent's name. There's his last Yari Ashigaru. It's lasting the longest, especially since it's wait, is that a long Yari Ashigaru? No, that's regular. So I charge in my bows, which will effectively finish them off. Now out here, that's basically the end of my battle. I will stop recording and come back with the other side of the battle.